in the opening leg of the place accumulator, and they are dispatched to a good enough start for them over here. There's a light, jumped away quickly. So too Dynamo, and the favourite Midwinter Wind is just 2 lengths off the early pace. They're followed by Active Power, Guardia Regina towards the inside. Pile of Millions follows those. 6-7 lengths off the leader. Tropical Storm, then came Galadorn, and the back marker some way off them is Global Honour. But in front is There's a Light as they head to the last 700 metres. There's a Light, the leader by just over length from Midwinter Wind. The favourite is raced up into second. Dynamo, the filly in green, is down the inside third. Behind that Active Power, the blinkers, Guardia Regina. Then came Parla Millions. Behind that Tropical Storm, Galadorn, and Global Honour is quite some way back. Homeward Bound and heading down to the last 500. There's a Light, the leader. Challenged up front by Dynamo towards the inside. Now Midwinter Wind tries to creep a little bit close and gets to the front one. Behind that came Guardia Regina, and further back in the field was Active Power. Down the inside, Dynamo. Midwinter Wind, though, has picked up the advantage, and Midwinter Wind from Dynamo, and There's a Light inside the closing stages, but Midwinter Wind's far too good for them, and Midwinter Wind goes on to score comfortably by about 4. There's a Light, Dynamo, then came Galadorn, Guardia Regina, Active Power, Parla Millions, Tropical Storm, and Global Honour. It's expected, though, Midwinter Wind, number 1, bred by the Drakenstein stud out of the mare Lady in Black by Dynasty, and Muzieni gets to Pierce Stratum that last 120 metres or so to pull away and win it as he wanted. Midwinter Wind wins the second race, picked up on his third, second, and the win today. And more to come, I expect, from Midwinter Wind in his career. He went off a R1.10 a win, R1.10 a place. Back to the studio.
Well, the good thing on the card of that is Midwinter Wind has come through to win. There were it was a late change to the riding arrangements. Unfortunately, Smang is still sidelined, still medically indisposed. Hopefully, he's good enough to take up his position on a Saturday, but he mustn't rush back. He must get well. Met or no met, he must get well. Please pass on that.
No, I spoke to him and his agent. He's rearing to go. He feels fine. Obviously, the formalities between him and the doctors need to be clarified, but he's rearing to go, and he's perfect.
Right. I would love to know the stat. How many chance rides end up winning chance rides? I'm sure you've noticed that as well.
Yes, I don't know, it just works out that way, but this was the right horse in the race. It was only his race to lose. I got to say accolades to the handler at the back. I thought at one stage he's a big, bulky horse, so he was trying to be a bit of a bully and not allow himself to be handled. So gave a tricky time, but well done to the staff back at the pins, and from there it was straightforward. I see, like, when I've been watching his reruns, he hasn't, seems like comes with a long running, so my initial plan was to be right there with the speed. Doesn't have a lot of gate speed, but I was able to get close and creep up to Pia, and after that I was always in control.
We don't associate you too much with respect with the Sean Terry stable, but your impressions after this winning ride, the future looks bright?
Well, he's got...
I mean, the horse, that is, not you and him,
yeah.
The horse and...
Yeah, no, the future looks bright for this guy. You saw the win was quite cozy, and I think after the gelding, like now that they've gelded him, I think it will help him mentally to keep his eyes on racing, and obviously the confidence boost.
Right. God, whoever you conceive him to be, works in mysterious ways. You lost Argo Ali, whom I'm sure you're confident of getting a good tune out of. And of course, you lost Anne with a knee, but you've got Trotwa Katra coming through. What can you tell us? You've rode Trotwa Katra last time.
Yeah, it's my next best. I do think the race is quite competitive, but he's my next best.
Well, let's hope you pick up another fortuitous chance ride before the end of the afternoon. If not, we wish you all with the Trotwa Katra.
Thank you, Mr. Cecil. Huge thanks to Terry Racing. It's got a great team. I don't want to leave anyone out, but a great team. and obviously to the Rupert, Mrs. Rupert and his whole entourage. Wish them all the best at the sales.
Thank you so much, Mr.
And to Stones Damco, a big thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, we've got the assistant, one of the assistants to a very efficient operation, and I can see a winning ticket in the top pocket there. Well done, Bud.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Now, I believe the groom will talk about him in a while. That is the Tandi Lendaka. He's the winning groom.
Yes.
But tell us about this horse. It's had 3 very good runs, and what sort of work? You've got good horses to compare. Where does this rank as a potential handicapper?
Yeah, it's a good horse. And on the last run, he ran good. Today, I think it's more because it didn't hang, he goes straight. I can want to say to thank Mosley right perfect, give him the chance, and it didn't rush him to. And the way he goes, I'm very happy. Can I say well done to the Dragonstein, well done to the boss and the team at home all.
Okay, but I think the boss would be in Cape Town now.
Yes, on Cape Town, looking those horses are there for the match day.
Yeah, it's a pity we couldn't see Bless My Stars having a go, unfortunately, due to rules being rules, but we'll see Bless My Stars back on the Highveld, huh?
Yes, and we're hoping to run here.
Yes.
Because there maybe you can send the horse there and maybe not travel good, but it's right if we can run here.
Okay. I wish you well, and I hope you come and talk to us a lot more.
Yes, I hope so.
Okay. Now, this is a check that is for Mr. Ndaka. Well done to Otandile. He is the man who looks after Midwinter Wind, and by all feedback, it is certainly a future that looks bright for Midwinter Wind. Thank you very much, sir.
That's it.
Thank you so much. And there's also a check for the Dragonstein nominee, Mrs. Rupert. That is courtesy of the ROA. That is full membership, and there's that 15,000 Rand. Thanks to all concerned. Thank you. Enjoy the afternoon. That is race number 2, a form result as far as the winner is concerned. Of course, a popular start to the PA.